Hail and well met. Welcome to Fearful Symmetry. I'm your DM, Erin M. Evans. I'm the author of the Brimstone Angels saga and the Books of the Usurper. And we are barreling towards our finale. Depending on their luck tonight, maybe it is. I don't know. There's gods afoot. There's demon lords with their fingers in every pie. Everything's a mess. Before we get started, though, I just want to give a quick thank you to our subscribers. Sorry, sponsors is another person now. To our subscribers! Thank you so much for your support. You help us make cool shows like this one, and we really appreciate you. Subscribers get access to our awesome owlbear emotes, and they don't have to watch ads. I saw Brian Cortijo in here, who was the last person I saw subscribe to the channel, so a special shout out for Brian. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian.
I'm Rhiannon Held. I write urban fantasies, Rhiannon Held, and space opera is RZ Held. Apologies in advance. I'm traveling. This is hotel, so hopefully the internet is okay, but the lighting quality, whatever. I'm here, however, and I have two dice partners to tell you about. Norse Foundry specializes in metal dice. When you roll them, it feels like you're skillfully smashing the rigid armor of the monster horde. You can find their dice and accessories at norsefoundry.com. Phoenix Dice is named for the creature that rises from the ashes because they use all recycled materials. You can find their dice and accessories at phoenixdice.com.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name's Yang Yang Wang. I play Stong Makguk, the barrel-chested, barrel-wearing, very hairy heir to the Murder Bear tribe. Steven.
Hi, everybody. I'm Steven Merlino, and I am playing Stirge, and he is an arcane trickster and diviner.
Hello, I am Trevor Bettis. I am playing Florin Morn, who's 100% a warlock. I'm the writer of Isle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, and they're the sponsor of this show, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about them. Isle Champions of the Forgotten Realms is a formation strategy game for PC, PlayStation, Xbox, iOS, Android, all those fun places. You can play with a bunch of your favorite D&D characters from novels, video games, streams, all that fun stuff, and have a fun time beating up some, well, I say some, a lot. You're going to be beating up a lot of monsters in this game that I personally put there in front of you as the content designer. And right now we have which event is it? I have to go. I don't remember the name of the event. I'm a terrible person. But right now you can get Dinah Hair from Baldur's Gate 2, from Minsk's friend from that awesome game during the event right now, and you get a bunch of Baldur's Gate characters from across all of the games in an awesome formation. So download that for free and check it out.
Awesome. Well, we weren't here last week, but the week before, you might remember the party finally made it through the twisting maze of the Occluded One, defeating several of his creepy puppets and finding at last the center of a maze that existed in multiple dimensions. Lots of headache, lots of fun.
It was awesome.
They have now entered into this space called the Fortress of the Occluded One through a keyhole-shaped hole in the bottom of the floor, and the judicious use of Florin's arcane gate. So you are now in a space that is all darkness. Those of you who traveled into Glazha's realm remember passing through a portal which felt like pressing through some thick material with no light to it at all. And this is much the same, although you are not alone this time. You can hear your party moving around you. There are the four of you. There are also 5 NPCs you've brought along. Stong number 1 is, I assume, still riding in the barrel on your back as he is weakened from his resurrection, although very eager to help. Calith's brother Thamior is following timidly behind Florin. You can feel his wings brushing you in the darkness. It is a little bit startling periodically.
I get him back with my tail.
Cecilia is with you, as is her shadow Ilya, and his steel defender Ferris, who is clomping along near Stirge. You guys are heading in. Anything you want to plan, touch base on? express your dark feelings about? I don't know. I don't know your business.
So first, I think Stong A, he wants to refresh all the spells that we have on ourselves. Just want to do a quick reminder for everyone. That's going to be the mind link. What are we calling it? The chat room.
Yeah, group
And
chat.
then-
Group chat.
Group chat. And then I think he's going to swap over True Seeing. He's going to cast True Seeing, and he's going to cast Mind Blank on Stirge.
So I will
Mm.
say this, as you're passing through this darkness, it feels like an eternity. And in fact, you feel your spells recharge. You're like you had a long rest. You may have been in here
nice.
for 8 hours for all you know, which is a little upsetting when you consider the plane seems to be cracking open as it hatches a baby demon lord. Hopefully we're not into the late stage labor, but you can go ahead and have the effects of a long rest.
Awesome. Thank you.
You should all be very afraid that I'm giving you that. I'm just saying.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, so I think Stong wants to cast those spells, and then after he casts Mind Blank on Stirge, he's gonna put his hand on his shoulder and he's gonna say, I think you're gonna need this, buddy. Especially if you have any hope of sneaking up on the Occluded One.
That's a good point. Thank you. I don't suppose. Do you have to concentrate on this?
No, not at all.
What about true sight? Do you have to concentrate on that?
Nope.
If it doesn't deplete you too much, that would be very useful.
Yeah, you
Because
got True
after
Seeing
all-
also.
Okay, excellent. I thank you. Before we go much farther, I would like to discuss strategy. Is this the time for it?
Think so.
If not
yep.
now, when?
Yep.
All right. True or false? The fate of this realm depends upon our capturing the crown.
True.
True or
Very
false?
true. I feel like this was covered repeatedly.
It's true. We definitely have already had a test on this one.
And true or false, whether or not I find my key or not has no bearing on the survival of this realm.
It just means you have to stay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I would like to make this point. It's almost entirely irrelevant whether I find the key and go back to my original plane if this realm falls. All these people die. And what? For what? Me risking to find my bloody key? No, I don't think we should do that. We should first prioritize finding the crown. Then, or in the process of which, if it's just as easy for me to get the key or not get the key, then I'll try to get the key. But it makes zero sense to get the key first and risk not being able to get the crown because of some, because we expose ourselves in trying to get the key. So I say we get the crown first, and if I get my key, great. If not, it's a reality almost indistinguishable from the one from which I came. I'll live a happy life here if I survive. If I don't survive, well, I'll be immortalized by my great sacrifice and generosity of soul, and so forth. I expect statues. Also, I expect Stong, a dirge, sorry, a ballad, at least a ballad.
Florent?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. We have more than one bard present. Two, you could make it a bard battle. In praise of my.
No,
I
that's
don't
He's
not.
think
not
he
a bard.
wants to make a song.
Nope.
Not a bard.
Nope.
Nope.
I lie and stab people.
Oh, sorry.
What if the crown's like not in the same place?
We just need to find the crown first. That's
But like, I'm asking, what if the Occluded One is in a room and preventing us from progressing forward to the crown? We kind of have to defeat him, and you kind of need to know, like, just in case everything goes wrong in the other room, kind of need to know what the key is beforehand, before we.
how could we possibly know that without risking exposing ourselves?
I'm saying we should also keep that in mind as a plan. that we still might need to focus on getting your key if the crown is not around.
Yeah, like if we see the Occluded One first, we should just go for it and not avoid him in order to just get the crown.
Well, if he doesn't see us, I disagree. If he sees us and we're exposed, of course, we're going to have to engage.
Don't we have to sort of... So the Occluded One has the crown, doesn't he?
We don't know. He might.
Well, I mean, it's not like we're going to roll up and just ask him, but I think that we need to ask
Hey,
him
excuse me.
about the crown, or we need to get the information about the crown out of him, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Or-
I don't really see that, like, searching the Occluded One, it'll turn into a maze again. Like,
Right.
now that we found the Occluded One, I think we have to get the information about the crown out of him, and why not get the information about the key at the same time?
Of course. However, we don't need to get it out of him. What if we can get it out of one of his minions? What if we can convince a minion to betray him? Or we can...
Stirge, Artemisia's leaning in. She's like, Stirge,
Yes.
would you tell anybody where your most important crown was?
It might not, but they might have ideas of where it is. Just because he didn't tell them. Or they could tell us where it's not. Or
It
even
sounds
what
to
it
me
looks
like you want to avoid, like, dealing with the
Him?
Occluded One,
Yes,
which...
absolutely. Which brings me to another question. Are we under the impression that the Occluded One and the Pale Lady are in
cahoots.
yes, allies? Or is it possible they are actually rivals?
I have a theory about this,
Oh,
but I do think we don't have enough information to be sure. But that note called him the usurper,
Yes.
which makes me think he has taken the crown. He's not supposed to. But how does he have it? I think he
Yes.
was supposed to take care of it,
Yes.
and he stole it. He had different plans.
I respect.
However,
Ooh.
the only person who can answer this question, two people. One is the Occluded One,
Mhm.
and well, based on the way you keep kind of zoning out and making angry faces, I assume he's talking to you a lot, but he's not told the rest of us what's going on. And the other one is Pale Knight, who I'm going to say once again, we do not want to screw around with.
Yeah, no.
But if we can help her screw around with the Occluded One, that might be to our benefit.
Yeah, but that means she's gonna take the crown, and that means that my world is going to explode, probably.
No.
Sturge, I kind of feel like you're overcomplicating this to with a little bit of avoidance in there. How is your relationship with your father?
I know
Like-
this one. It's
put you-
terrible.
Who put you up to this?
That just
mean-
came off the top of my head. So
So it's like, I mean, actually, to be fair, we don't know about your father. We know about your great grandmother, who you never go see, but you do have a weird relationship with. And we know about your brother, who was a ghoul, but was not actually your brother. That was very complicated. Anyway, I don't think it's good. But join the club. I think Stong might be the only... Oh, no, sorry, Artemisia, your dad's good. Your stepmom's a mess. Also, your mom's a mess, but we don't have to talk about that right now.
Well, Flora will say, I feel like we should not just eliminate one part of this plan, especially since, you know, I'm going to be honest, I don't think we're going to get out of here and see another lackey. I think we're going to get out of here and see the Occluded One, and he's going to try and mess us up. And so I think we need to have both goals in mind of the crown and your key, because
Yes.
that's
all I ask is that if we can get the crown first, that we do, because it just makes no sense not to.
okay. Well, I feel like there's if we had more time here when their demon wasn't possibly being born right now, we could unpack a few things. But we got kind of a time crunch, so I guess yeah, sure. Yeah, Stong.
So we've been talking about a lot of real high level stuff, but what is our actual plan? Are we gonna sneak in, or are we gonna kick down the door and go in blazing?
I mean, an arcane.
Have you seen a door?
well, I mean, I kick a portal. There's door frames.
Don't kick a portal. That went really bad last time.
Yeah.
Are we gonna try to be stealthy?
I'm not thinking stealthy's gonna work.
Yeah.
So
And I'm like I'm a pretty stealthy guy. I don't think stealthy's gonna work. We can try it, but I don't think it's gonna work.
So are we going to openly go out there and like
Mess up a god?
Call out the Occluded One?
yep.
Are we gonna come bearing like an offer?
Well, I mean, so he likes taunting Stirge, right?
He
Mhm.
does
So-
really like taunting Stirge.
So like Stirge, just like get him going,
Yeah.
and
Stirge,
then
you get yourself talking trash about yourself, and maybe he'll out himself about the key and the crown because he just loves messing with you so much. And you know, you got that what's this thing, mind blank? That might help against trauma. I don't know.
Ain't
So
no
we
spell powerful enough for that, Trevor.
could...
He also maybe really likes powerful magic items, just like our Stirge. So do we have something to entice him?
I don't think this is a negotiation sort of thing.
I think he is quite certain he could take anything he wants from us.
Stirge,
Ooh.
make me an insight check.
There we are.
I mean, I do have the ring.
26.
26.
Ooh,
Okay. You know what
great.
the Occluded One wants.
Yes.
You know what he's been asking for. He wants you to merge with him. He hasn't
Yes.
really explained why, except that you're pretty sure it would piss you off. And he's just exactly that kind of guy. And there
Mhm.
might be other reasons. Um,
Well, if he is what I used to tell myself, then he believes that he needs to collect all the Sturges to reach his apotheosis.
Gross.
I mean, I wish it. It's hard to know exactly what our options are until we see the fortress.
That's what I'm thinking.
Once we see the fortress, we can start to think of options.
Mm-hmm.
We got the group chat going, so
Yeah.
we'll figure it
So
out.
I think it's blundering right on it. Start talking.
Yeah, so just FYI, I can link up to 8 creatures, so I leave Ferris out of it. Sorry,
Aw.
Ferris. And yeah, Stong, before we leave, he just wants to turn quickly to Cecilia and just ask her to, like, could you please keep an eye out and let us know if there's any, like, magical things that you can see?
yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
I literally can't see anything right now, despite the dark vision thing, just for the record. In case that somebody else is having a different sort of experience.
Nope.
None of you are having a different experience. Ilya's like, am I in the group chat now?
I send
This is
I send a
cool.
wave emoji.
Yeah, I sent a thumbs up emoji.
He says, hi, way too loud.
All caps.
All caps, yeah.
We instantly
caps.
all start getting TikTok links.
Who let this guy in?
Was that too real? I'm sorry.
So accurate. Here's a YouTube video that's 45 minutes long, but it's really good. It's hilarious. You have
Just-
to watch the whole thing to really get it, though.
Trust me, just wait to the end.
Right. Okay. So you continue on, yeah,
Mhm.
through the darkness. And the darkness continues on with you.
Oh,
Feels
Relatable.
Like you're walking.
Sorry, I'll stop doing that.
It feels like you're not walking anywhere. You're just continuing. Start,
Mm,
you
He's
hear a
doing
voice
something.
in
Yeah.
your head.
yes.
Go. Oh, did you want to talk to me now?
Oh, yes. Yes, I can't live another moment without speaking with you. So glad you came. Wait, can he do that when I'm mind blanked?
Yep.
Oh, of course, because he's me.
This particular thing seems to get around the mind blank. Whether it somehow doesn't work for other things, you're not sure, to be perfectly honest. But he has talked to you before when you've been mind blanked. That doesn't seem to be the thing. Well then.
How's your day going? Is Pale Knight knocking on your door yet?
Oh, it's a lot better now. And Stirge, suddenly you are not in the darkness anymore.
Oh. Awesome.
You are standing in a spherical room of gray stone. It's enormous. You can't quite see the ceiling above you.
I say, did you make a hamster ball for me? And start running up one of the walls. See if I can get it to move.
It doesn't move. Do you have your spider climb slippers on though?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go up and keep going up.
Yeah, I guess I'll go to the ceiling.
You go all the way around.
Yeah. Not quite as nice as a hamster.
Are you done?
I'm done.
You don't see the Occluded One in this space, but you can tell he's in here somewhere.
I have my true seeing on, so what does that tell me? It tells me he can't be in here. Unless...
He steps around in front of you and says, or it means I'm very quick.
Hi.
Just like you want to be. Hi.
I look him up and down. Does he look exactly like me, or is he like...
Oh, right now he does. He looks exactly like you.
I poke him.
He steps back like he predicted it.
Afraid?
No, I just want a little respect.
How much respect do I give myself?
Now there's a truth you don't want to face.
I heard a wise man once say, treat others as you treat yourself, or want to be treated. No, that wasn't it. I have to work on that. I'm going to edit that a little later. What do you want?
What I've already said. Merge with me. Finish the process.
How would that work exactly?
Well, you'd give up your mortal form. You'd join with me. And then I'd have access to your plane.
Oh, okay, but that sounds great for you.
It does sound great for me.
What about me? What do I get?
You get to be part of me. The thing you've always wanted. Something greater. A destiny. A purpose. Come on, Stirge. You can't lie to me.
You're not wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
But this destiny, I always imagined something less... Do I want to say evil? I don't know if evil's the right word.
Who said evil?
Well, you did.
I didn't say evil. I want to be a god in your plane because this plane is a pile.
A pile of what?
Do you really want to stay here?
What if there was another way for you to get to my plane?
Oh, I'd love to hear this. What have you got for me?
I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm just going to ask you, what if there was another way that would leave me here and allow you to go to the other plane?
You're a very funny man.
No, I'm not being funny.
I will give you that.
I think there's something I know that you don't.
What is that?
Well, once you get to my plane, you'll get your ass handed to you, and then everything will be fine. But I will be in this lovely plane that you've apparently abhor.
This plane is falling apart because this plane is actually a gestating demon lord.
There are things that can be done about that, you see.
Do you think so?
Yes, I do.
Is this your new great destiny? You've given up on being the reincarnation of Lal, and so now you will be the savior of the plane?
I like that. Yes.
Yes. Of course you like it, Stirge.
That would
It's
give
always
me
a new thing with you.
meaning. That would give meaning. All those lives saved.
Anything to not look at what you've actually got, which is this sad business.
What's that business? He looks
You.
down at his clothing.
Yeah.
I admit
You-
I could use a new tailor. It is a bit threadbare and careworn and rather ripe, I have to admit. But having a bath and a few new measurements and some fine cloth wouldn't fix.
You're not a dummy. I know that.
I think you misunderstand me.
Do I?
Hmm,
Or do I know you better than you know yourself?
that's what you want me to believe.
Well, Sturge, I'm the lie that you gave life by telling it about yourself. That you're something greater. That you have this destiny that's beyond what's in front of you. And I'm also the only one who knows the truth that the lie is built on. I'm the only one that knows what your key is. And that you could have to tear out of my throat.
Your throat?
I'm not telling you what it is.
You
That's what I
swallowed
mean.
my key?
Oh my goodness. The more you
Um,
act as though you don't know what I'm talking about, the less I believe you, because I already know you're a very smart man. That's
Hmm.
part of what bothers you, isn't it? If you merge with me, once again, you get to be a god. You get a destiny, like you always wanted. Someone will tell you what your life was for, and you don't have to figure it out.
You're a fake. You are a fake. You would not be a destiny. It would be a sad excuse for a destiny. I'm sorry I created you with a lie. You are a lie. And you don't understand what you think you understand. It's a lie also.
A lie's only a lie until enough people believe in it. And isn't that just how a god works, too? But
Maybe.
Sturge, you seem like you've decided to be intransigent.
Um, ah, okay.
Maybe your friends can talk some sense into you.
It's possible. What incentive
Another-
will you give them?
The rest of you are in the big sphere.
Oh, this is new.
Nope.
What?
Well,
I point at myself and say, I am the fake Stirge. He is the real Stirge. Wait, no, I am the one you know. He is the fake. Wait, no,
Stong wants
I
to-
am the fake.
Stong wants
He
to pull
is the
out
one-
a wooden stick, and he goes, "A magic wand!" and he throws it between them. Do either of them go fetch it?
I feel like the Occluded One is just gonna look at you like, really?
And so then
It's-
Stong points at Steven Sturge, and he goes, "That's the real Sturge, guys."
Look, hi, buddy. Look, he wants me to merge with him so that I can fulfill the destiny I always wanted, which was to be part of a god. I told him that he's not really the kind of god I had in mind. He's kind of like a fake, and I don't really like fakes. And the other thing I was going to say is great destinies can be made. They don't have to be found or I still have time to create my own destiny. And so I don't want this excuse for a destiny that you're offering. I'm so sorry I created you. I'm really over that lie. It's kind of in the past now, and you are the sad wrapper that it came in. Ah,
He told you guys the destiny he wants is to die here as the plane unravels. I'm offering him a way back to your plane as part of me. Wouldn't that be better? Your friend gets to survive.
but
Did you
if he's
want
part
him
of
to leave him behind?
can he use his own key that is now his and also not his? Like,
That's the point. I want to go back to your plane. Develop a cult worthy of my abilities.
so
why
to do
haven't-
that, you have to give us the key. Where's the key?
I got the key.
Why haven't you
I know
used
what
it?
it is. Because I can't use it. You have to use the key. The key is not available to us. Which seems like a short-sighted thing that Pale Knight didn't even think about.
I think that must say something about
And
you.
what do you want for the information about the key? You want him? He seems like a lot of trouble.
Well, he's what I need. If I have him, then I can use the key. That's what I'm saying.
What about the crown?
You want the crown of Cyric, but I need that to become a greater god.
Oh,
See, we just really can't negotiate here. It's your life or your death, Stirge. Those are the choices on the table. You're not really in a position to bargain. He's definitely getting mad.
I'm sorry, but I disagree. I think perhaps what we must do is have a duel.
A
Us,
duel.
us against you.
All 9 of us versus one of you.
Summon sword.
And what if you win? I give you the key.
No, we
And the
just
crown.
take it from your dead body.
Mm.
That's the best way to do this because you're not going to show us where it is. You're good enough to hide it where we could never find it.
I am.
So we'll kill you. That's it, folks. We're killing him. Attack.
Okay.
That was
All right. So you would like to roll initiative, is what I'm hearing.
in my brain and in the group chat. I'm like, is that our battle cry now? Is that how we begin these things? Oh, okay.
Florin sends the shrug emoji.
Okay. Let me see.
He's probably got that one spell that duplicates you, and he just set his duplicate here. And we're just going to waste our time. But that's okay. It'll be good practice.
Okay. Let me put. I have a really terrible map.
Oh, we got roll 20?
Roll 20.
Heck yeah.
Okay, so this is a
Whoa.
slightly confusing map, but you are in a sphere. So the left-hand side is an overhead view. I have you all standing at the bottom of the sphere. There is an approximate circle for the flat ground, and then the other one is the elevation.
Whoa.
So Stirge, you and the Occluded One. Oh, you know what? I don't have an Occluded One. I'm not totally sure how this is going to work, but having decided to do a map that really only makes sense in 3 dimensions, this is what I went with. Okay, so Stirge, you went ahead and ran up the side. So let's move you up here on this one. And I'm gonna actually rotate you because you've got spider climb slippers on. So you're standing on the wall. Fun, fun. Okay, and what did I do there?
Where is he?
How would this be? This wouldn't be a D&D game without
Oh,
me
I see.
pressing roll 20.
So the left
Okay.
circle is like essentially a bird's eye view of like the top of our
Yes.
heads, whereas the elevation, the right circle, is how high up we are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So, top down and then side.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yup. Okay, we're gonna make him
Interesting.
all right. Okay, did that work? Oh,
Wait,
he's so
I-
not easy to see there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to display this. We'll do our best.
Yeah,
Is that
Okay,
the 2
he's pink.
Sturges?
yeah.
Okay.
I made him kind of pink. Okay, and so you are
'Cause he's evil.
here. Yes, it's evil pink. And we'll make one of these.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to display this. That is fair to say. Come on, roll 20. Behave for me.
Am I able to surprise attack him by doing?
I mean, we did kind of say, hey, attack.
Well, no,
you did
I
surprise
said
me.
that it's
I said
coming?
I attack.
I don't think so, my guy.
No,
I
okay.
think he's sort of been
I'm still
like
Oh,
ready for some shenanigans from you.
Okay.
Because he also stepped back from you poking him, so he's not right on
Mhm.
top of you.
Mhm.
There is that. Okay, here we go. I've got an Occluded One who is slightly pink. And he's on both of these. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're gonna run this encounter and give me some initiatives.
All right, you're gonna do a encounter thing with the.
I am doing it on D&D Beyond as I usually
Oh,
do
okay.
because
Okay.
I don't like Roll20, but I made a map for you.
Got it.
Did you get my initiative? 17.
It's terrible.
Thank you.
Mine's 8.
14.
10.
Okay.
We're just so surprised. Like, yeah, this is combat. Whoa.
Okay. Artemisia, you get to go first.
Okay, well, we're doing this now. That won't work, but it would be funny if it did. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try, just because I never get to use this spell. Power word stun.
Beautiful.
So
I approve.
150 hit points or fewer is stunned, otherwise the spell has no effect, so probably won't work, but whatever.
But you'll know something. Okay. So you, with this spell out, pointed at the Occluded One, it splashes over him, and he turns and looks at you, and is like,
Yeah.
Has more hit points
okay.
than I do.
And
Got 151 HP.
okay, and he turns, he points at you, and utters a word that makes your ears kind of crackle. And you are gonna take 10 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And then he is going to teleport. I think he can go that far. Yeah, he's gonna teleport.
Facing off some legendary actions, y'all.
Okay, Stirge, it is your turn.
You're muted. That's 1. Still muted. We count that as the same one.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Yeah.
Okay. There is. I have to make sure that I can do this as a bonus action. Yes. All right. Yes. Bonus action haste.
Okay.
Um,
Is it a spell or is that an object? Or item
it's
you
an
use?
item.
Okay.
Good? Or something happened?
Yeah, you're fine. If it's an item, it's fine.
Okay. And with his super good speed, he's going to rush up and see if he can do a little snicker snack. So here's the Mr. Whippy. Going to have to ignore the booming. Oh, there's the regular one. Yes. Wait a second. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. I'm going to instead. Yeah, I am. Up he goes and pokety poke, Mr. Whippy. It's not going to do much damage, but gotta feel this guy out a little. 32 to hit.
All right. And Mr. Whippy is, of course, a magical
Yes.
weapon, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That does hit.
And wyvern poison, which may or may not take effect. But if it does, 26 damage. 13 damage from the sword weapon.
He does not seem to be taking the amount of damage you expect. In fact, he kind of grins at you.
Okay. Does it do something to him? does it seem?
The first damage seemed to work. Like it definitely sunk into him.
Yeah.
But you know, you stab people with that wyvern poison. Have you stabbed people with that wyvern poison?
No, it's brand new.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. You think that they either sold you a dud or it's possible that it didn't work.
Okay. Okay. Well, it was a good try. Disengage. Wait, is that a bonus action? Yes, it is.
Mhm.
So I'm going to stay there and snarl.
Snarling is indeed a free action.
I forgot to do Ilya, so can I do
You
him
can do
once?
Ilya like
Okay.
a legendary action, so if you want to do it now, you can.
Okay, it's not going to do much, but I'm going to firebolt to see if I can pick off a few hit points.
Okay.
Okay, so Ferris, I'm sorry, I control him too.
Yes.
28 to hit.
Okay. He's gonna start stomping toward the fellow.
Okay. To be fair, Ferris does not seem to be able to make his way up the side of the sphere. He hits a
Oh.
point and he cannot keep going. And the Occluded One is up with you, glued
Yeah.
to the side.
Does he have a ranged weapon? He does, I believe.
Ferris?
Yeah. It's a
What did I
crossbow
send
or
you?
something.
I
think
don't
it's-
think so. I think he's
No.
got
Grapple and something else.
Okay, that's fine.
yeah.
He's going to also glare from where he's been, right there.
You do not need my help. But I just pictured very delightfully Artemisia telekinesing Ferris, like flinging him up there. I don't know that that's even a good
To
idea.
grapple.
Yeah.
That's certainly a thing. Okay, so Ilya does a firebolt. That
28.
will hit.
Damage. 23.
23. That's fire damage, of course, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, so you hit him. He's not a fan, obviously. He turns and he looks at Stirge and goes, "Watch this," and holds his hands out, and this cone of shadows whirls towards you guys. Let me see. It is going to.
Is this a spell?
It's a
Thamior is going to counterspell it.
Actually,
Nice.
Let me make sure it's a spell. I don't know if this is a spell. It seems to be just an
Oh,
ability.
an ability.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if it's an
Yeah.
ability, then I can't counterspell it.
Oh,
It's not listed as a spell, so yeah, I think you can.
Yeah. If this is a
Sorry.
if it's a
I
legendary
did some
action,
things.
it's not a spell.
It's not a legendary action, but it's not listed under spell casting.
it could just be an
Obviously, it's
ability.
not a melee attack.
Yeah.
But fortunately, I'll just tell you, it's not a thing he can do constantly.
Oh,
So
that's good.
good. Anyway, all of you make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah.
I'm so good at that.
Hey.
I rolled a natural 20.
It's gonna be 26.
Oh, do I have to roll this for Thamior too?
Oof. 12. And that's with plus 10.
Ooh. The other star got
Okay.
17.
All right. If you rolled below a 22, you failed. So you are going to take 36 necrotic damage, and you are afraid of the Occluded One.
Oh,
if you
no.
succeeded, you take half damage, and you are not afraid.
That's good.
Is that a
Dude.
magical effect?
Uh-huh.
The fear?
Mhm.
It's a fear, okay.
Do the companions need to make the save?
Yeah, give him the save too. Oh,
yeah.
I don't know what Thamior's save.
do you have
bonuses are.
Thamir's access to Thamir's sheet?
I tried clicking the link, but it didn't take me anywhere.
Oh, that's right. It's giving you stupid things.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Ilya made it.
Well, I rolled a 15 on the die for
Good.
Thamior.
Ooh.
Hopefully he's got 7 gone as a
Ooh, it seems
Played
a
singer?
little
Here
dubious.
is my skeptical face. I don't think that's his stat. No, it's not.
Unless he's a really hardy bookworm. Not looking good.
All right, I will keep track of Thamur's damage.
Okay. And I'm going to try and send this to you again. Tell me if it behaves. If it doesn't, I'm going to just take a screenshot of the important numbers. And so you have them because he's probably going to keep
didn't work.
getting messed up. Bullshit.
Thank
Here you go.
you.
All right. Okay. So he does that. And he is going to additionally use a bonus action, and he's going to lead you on a merry chase. Is that right?
Does he use? Did he use his bonus action this round?
That was it.
Okay.
Huh.
He's
so
going to
this
also
is what
shoot
it's
finger
like.
guns at you. I just want you to know that I called that particular. I obviously use another thing as a template to make this, but I made this ability called the Occluded One special.
Nice.
All right. That was his action, and that means it's Floren's turn.
Oh boy. Sorry, just marking down that Thamur has 32 health.
Ooh, damn you.
Okay.
Are you frightened of the Occluded One?
I'm not.
That's good.
That is good. I enjoy not being
Your girlfriend
frightened of the
She'll hide behind you.
Okay, so Occluded One is running along the wall in a Stirge spider climb sort of way. You know what? I'm gonna use a spell I've never used either.
Love it.
I'm gonna try and use Dispel Magic on him.
Interesting. What are you targeting? Just him? Any
So it's
magic items
choose
he's
one
got on his
creature,
person?
object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For
Okay.
each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, make a ability check using the spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends. So I'm gonna just choose the Occluded One and
Okay.
try and dispel all.
Interesting.
Control A.
Yes. Control A, Control X.
Okay, cool.
Oh, when you cast a spell using slot higher than 4th.
Yeah,
higher...
you can upcast and then it'll get higher level.
Oh,
stuff.
mine is just at 3rd, so whatever.
Okay, so this ends. Third
So
level
anything
spell.
of 3rd level or lower just instantly goes off.
Okay.
Interesting.
And if there's any other spells on him, I would like to make ability checks to end them as well.
This is intriguing because this entity is a god. So there are some things that one assumes are intrinsic to him, but I don't want this to be completely wasted. It does seem a little bit silly if he's made himself a spherical fortress and relied on something like a spell to make him Okay, so all spells that are 3rd and lower. And what's the other thing? Is you just
so if for each spell that is 4th level or higher, I make an ability check using my spellcasting ability, and the DC is 10 equal to the spell's level, or 10 plus the spell's level. On a successful check, the spell ends.
Okay. Okay, you know what? I will give you this. You do that, and he does sort of stumble and kind of have to run down the side of the
Right
what is
to
this?
Ferris.
Yeah, right next to Ferris.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that's not it. Oh, that's what we should have done. Okay, cool. That's what he does.
Okay, so no checks or anything that could possibly do more.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Then in that case, I've already cast that one spell. I can't do anything. I can't cast another spell that's leveled. I think that might be it for me. Well, how far away is he from me? Oh, he's closer now.
I forgot what he could do. It's okay. It was on his turn that I forgot. I'll
Okay.
remember next time.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I can't. Is he 30 feet away from me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna then send out Malfeasance to go over and whack him in the face.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Beautiful. Okay, that hits.
And that is going to do 10 points of slashing damage.
See, this is a magical sword. Okay. You do that. And he says, "Who do you think you're messing with?" Points at you. And you get 16 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, just instantly, huh?
Here's some necrotic damage for you, and you, and you. Everybody gets necrotic damage.
Jerk.
I'm an equal opportunity kind of god. And he is going to teleport with that over here, kind of close to
Wow.
Amnesia. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
you
almost
jerk.
like this is a god created by someone who likes moving a lot.
Yeah. I mean, like, so this is what it's like fighting Stirge. Ugh. Feel bad for our enemies.
Anytime you want to change your mind, little boy, it is Stong's turn.
So Stong number 1 is feared. When does when does that break? Or when does he make another saving throw for that?
Let me check that. You can repeat at the end of each of your turns.
So at the end. Okay.
Mhm.
So I guess Stong number 1 is trying desperately to crawl out of the barrel.
We gotta get out of here! We gotta get out of here, buddy!
Hey,
This is too
calm
big
down.
for us!
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I'm here. We're all here for you. But yeah, he's like crawling out of the barrel. He's like going straight across as far as he can away from the Occluded One.
Okay.
But Stong A, so how high is the orb wall that we have to get over with a sphere?
So the sphere is just kind of curving up, and what I have here is that by the curve, it did not calculate this. So if somebody wants to get all geometry on me, is that about 50 feet across? You could still kind of walk up the sides. It seems to be about 200 feet across in its diameter.
So what I'm
So
gonna
at that point, it gets steep, and we'll have to discuss what's difficult terrain and what's not possible.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Wall of Force and make it into like a ramp for us to just go up
Okay.
it. So hopefully it's not difficult terrain. And I get 10 by 10 contiguous planes. So,
Okay.
to me that sounded like it was like 50 to hit the edge.
So you're at the center. Oh my god, we're gonna do trigonometry here, and I don't wanna. Actually, I should be able to do this with this side. Let me
Yeah,
see.
just because you said we're at the bottom.
Yeah. So you're at the bottom, and to get up to the side is about 100 feet.
Oh, okay. So it'll take all of it. Okay.
Mhm.
So
to get to where the equator of the sphere is.
Okay. So yeah, I want to build. I just want to have it form that ramp. 100 feet. Oh my goodness. I was gonna run up it and try to do something to him, but I'm just gonna run halfway up it and then like start panting.
And okay. To be clear, right now he is like down at the edge of the part you can walk up. Because Florin dispelled whatever was kind of keeping him stuck to the wall. So if you're trying to get to him, you don't need a ramp.
Oh, okay.
If you want to get up to the middle of the sphere, you do.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to just reach him. So
Okay.
let's see here. It looks like he's about 30 feet away.
Yeah.
I can get next to him. Boy, I'm gonna try to grab him.
Okay.
So first attack, I'm gonna grapple him, and we're gonna roll off our acrobatics versus athletics. Acrobatics or athletics for you versus my athletics.
Okay. 19.
25. I'm gonna
All right.
flavor it like it's a hug. Like I'm like,
Okay.
hey, buddy, maybe there's some good in there, just like the Stirge from our side. Maybe somebody just needs to remind you how warm a hug can be.
Stong A is like pounding on your back and screaming.
So, what kind of reaction does he give me at that time? So I have him grappled.
He looks at you and he raises one eyebrow in a very Stirge-like expression. Like, you've seen this face before. Sort of like, are you kidding me with this?
Well, okay. Maybe you need a little more convincing. So, second attack, I'm gonna try to trip him. So I'm gonna try to
Okay.
bring him to the ground with me. It's once again gonna be another athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Please be good. 28.
That's pretty good. Yeah, he did not beat that.
Okay, so I have him grappled. I have him down on the ground,
Okay.
and yeah, I guess the other stomp can't do his action. So that's the end for me.
Okay, question. Was this hitting him with an attack?
I don't think it. Maybe it's an attack. Let me see. Actually,
This is the weird thing where I'm like, you didn't do damage technically.
it is an attack. I think
It is an attack.
because it is an attack action to make a special melee attack.
Okay.
Yeah, you use an attack action to make. Yep.
He looks at you and he's like, he doesn't deserve you. And then he says that same crackly word again, and you take 14 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and he's gonna teleport out of your reach.
Guys, the friendship hug didn't work. He thinks in the group chat.
Florian says back in the group chat, don't we have dimensional shackles?
Yes.
Well, comparison first, because I brought some.
Awesome. Feet and hands.
I have an idea for that. Artemisia can stop time and put them on him if we can get him in the basin.
I can't affect. Well, can I?
As soon as you do, I think your time stops.
Oh,
What?
okay.
What do what?
Effect.
She can't affect someone else.
Someone else. Okay.
Yeah.
And you are frightened currently,
Yes, correct.
so you cannot approach the
Yeah.
Occluded One. You gotta fix Artemisia before you try and put this plan into it.
Stall's turn is done, by the way. I tried.
Okay. That would be Cecilia's turn. She is frightened, so she is like going, "What the shit, Stirge? What the shit?" And I guess she goes to do a Eldritch Blast, and he snaps and counterspells her. And his counterspell has this very fun thing. She needs to make no, it just goes away. And then she's gonna take psychic damage. Okay, so Cecilia is clutching her head. She is screaming at you, Stirge. And it is back to the top. So Artemisia, it is you.
Oh boy.
Everybody's NPC legendary actions reload.
Oh, but Stong gets to try to do a save against the fear, right? So is it wisdom?
Oh yeah. What was that? Huh. It was a constitution saving throw that made you frightened.
Yeah.
So I guess you do the constitution saving throw again.
Oh, okay. Good for me, I hope.
Oh, it's
24?
very nasty. Yes.
Okay.
22 it'll beat it.
Sweet. Dongwon is no longer quaking in the barrel. The rattling settles down.
All right, Artemisia, you are frightened.
Yeah. I think she's in that case gonna stop with the strategy and just go for her big heavy hitter. Just so chain lightning.
Alrighty. And so he does a saving throw, yeah?
Yeah. And I'm
Okay.
just checking the DC. 19. Dex 19.
Dex 19. Okay. let's
I
see what we
will
got.
foresee that saving throw as a 3.
Oh.
Nice.
Wait. He's got Dex up the so
Well-
and he also has he's also got cunning action at least. So that would be a waste of a 3. Never
So-
mind.
Here's the thing. You cast that spell, and he sort of like brushes it aside and says, no. Which is me flavoring a legendary resistance before anybody tries to figure out what that spell was. Like last time, I just wanted it to be narratively interesting, but it just confused everybody.
Okay.
That was so much damage. Ah.
Sorry, I feel
Yeah.
really bad about it, just for the record.
They if I
Oh.
remember correctly, that kind of they can only do that a few times.
That's
So
true.
we have to exhaust those.
Yeah.
Or you could just give up. I'll even make this more delicious. Actually, I'll wait on that. It's your turn. It's not
Stirge?
delicious yet.
Whose turn?
But Ilya has a thing.
Oh, okay. If you want Ilya to go, yeah.
Yeah. There was I'm gonna do the other thing, not the conjure barrage. I'm gonna do that.
I love when you do this because I just imagine Ilya being so excited to be helpful.
He is helpful. All right. Go. Boom.
What do we got?
So that's a
We have to do a deck save.
yeah.
Oh no, that
Dex
was
18.
that. Oh, okay, cool. Once again, whoosh! He's gonna spend another legendary resistance.
Okay.
Put your toys away. Are we really gonna keep doing this? He made me a god. But it's Sturge's turn.
Stirge is
Still frightened.
Oh, did you low roll? On your,
Yeah,
con save?
I got a 14 on the con save. So if it's still 22, she's still frightened.
Okay. Stirge is going to cross. And he has 2 actions. So on the way over, he's going to unload the magic missile wand.
Cool.
Which is where is it? There it is. Boom.
What do you got? 25?
25.
Okay.
Bop-a-da-bop-a-da-bop. Does it seem to affect him?
It does.
Okay. And then he will be right there and he's going to use his mage hand to distract him and get advantage on Mr. Whippy.
You can't just declare you have advantage.
Oh, that's that's what the mage hand is supposed to do.
But the mage
it's-
isn't the mage hand invisible?
Well, here I'll read it to you. It's called mage hand. Well, they call
Oh,
it
is
something.
this a thing you have?
Yeah, at third.
It's just
Oh,
part
okay.
of part of the thing.
Got it.
You
I thought you
gain-
were just making something up, and I
No,
was
no.
like, I love the flavor, but no. Okay, cool.
It's
Give me that.
canon.
And yeah. So now remind
It's
me.
gonna go up, and I'm gonna call him a name that makes him cry so hard that he just hands over the crown. It's a class feature. Don't look it up.
Okay, I'm struggling to get my thing to behave. Okay, and he's going to attack. Now, true or false, if I have advantage, I can do sneak attack. It's
I
been a
think
while
that's how
since.
sneak attack works. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think if you
okay.
have advantage, you could sneak attack.
That's what
Although
I
quibble
thought.
at the name since you're standing directly in front of him.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's a complaint for Watsy.
And I have not used a spell yet this round, so I will do Booming Blade with my Mr. Whippy. And the attack is a 28.
That hits.
Okay, he takes 14 piercing, 23 thunder, and, or at least this is what would happen if you weren't a god, and 16 more for the, so that's total of 30, 40,
Okay.
53.
Question, because
Yeah.
I know I've looked this up before. Is lightning and thunder different damage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so 23 of one, and then what's the last kind of damage?
Sneak attack. Piercing.
It's just okay, piercing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't like it, Stirge. He does not like it.
Okay. So have I used my bonus action? 1, 2, no. Disengage. And don't have any more movement. So it's hardly, it's hardly, oh, I'm gonna hide.
You're gonna hide right in front of him. Okay.
Just once again wave the mage hand in his
Actually,
eyes.
actually, what I really want to do is examine him. What's he got on him?
What's he got on him? Well, again, he looks very much like you. He's wearing your sort of black armor.
Mhm,
He does have a rapier like
Mhm.
you do.
mhm.
He does not seem to be carrying the plethora of magic wands that you like to carry.
Mhm.
And he is sort of wearing like this medallion that looks like the symbol of the Occluded One that you've seen, the sort of raven-like figure with the eye in the center of its forehead.
I wonder what would happen if I grab that. See, how would I know if it's a key?
If you touch it, you'll go back.
But I don't want to go. Oh, but my mage hand could grab it.
Mage Hand could grab it. It wouldn't tell you what it was.
Can mage hand
Someone else
grab
could
magic
touch it.
items?
It didn't used to. It was great cheap detect magic.
Mhm. So I guess that would have to be an attack though to grab that thing,
Yeah,
or a sleight of hand.
that's still an action.
But that's still an action. So I've used 2 actions and yeah. So I'll have to think about that later. So Mr. Whippy, does it look better than my Mr. Whippy?
It doesn't look like your Mr. Whippy. It looks
Oh,
different.
okay.
He sees you eyeing him and he's like, "You're trying to guess the key, aren't you?
Oh, and other things.
You want a little hint?"
Yeah.
Pulls out the sword. He goes, "Well, it's not this." And he's going to attack you.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
All right. It's a 29.
That's a hit.
Okay. So that is 7 piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
It is an additional 7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then you are also affected by an entropy magic, which will happen later because he's going to attack you again.
And I'm going to foresee that attack.
Okay.
He rolls a 6.
A 6. Okay.
Yeah.
So that will be a 19 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow. He leans in and he's gonna go, "It's not a thing." And then he is going to, does this work? Yeah. He's gonna cast a spell. He's gonna do Thunder Step. Which will, let me see. I'm afraid I've only been moving him on the other map, but it's gonna go. I think he goes that far. How far does this go? 90 feet. Okay, well that's far enough. And then You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's my second worst saving throw. 18.
Okay, that's not enough. So you are gonna take 14 thunder damage. You thundered him, he thunders you.
Did he move somewhere?
He teleported.
He's gonna
Does
take
that
some
count?
more. He's gonna take some more thunder damage.
All right.
This is ludicrous. I love it.
You thunder me, I thunder you, I
Yeah,
thunder
just
you
in a
back.
chain. Yeah, just a chain.
Here we go. 25 damage. Ba-boom!
Well,
I hope it hurts.
he goes, let's make this a little more fun.
Impossible.
And you see, let me get it up. Appearing above you. A glinting golden light. You recognize from your visions on the battlefield with Pale Night, the golden object that appeared in most of your visions of the Demon Lord. That is what is up there. You can't quite make out the shape of it, except something jagged exists within the light. What you are looking at is the splinter of the god they call the Crown of Cyric. It's about 150 feet above you, floating in the air.
And that is not an illusion because I have true sight.
That is not an illusion. That is there.
Do the rest of you guys see this?
You do.
That could
Yep.
be the crown of Jizmic.
The sphere shakes. And everybody needs to make me a dexterity saving throw.
19.
22.
22. Yay.
Whatever
you're
it
both
is,
standing.
Thalmir failed.
Cecilia's on her ass.
Stong 1, 11.
He's in your barrel, so if you're up, he's okay. He's ducked in the barrel.
Oh no, he crawled out of the barrel because he was trying to run
Oh, he
out
crawled
of,
out of the barrel.
yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
on the ground now. The Occluded One says, you hear that? She's coming. You could get out of this easy. Give me the power. I could take it. I'll just be stuck here. Or
You're
maybe
afraid?
I'll have the power to make you join me.
Well, what if we joined her against you? That'd make you nervous, wouldn't it?
No.
Insight check.
Give it to me.
17.
He's not bluffing. He
Yeah.
doesn't think you're going to do it.
Oh, well, I don't know.
I'm just going to, Stirge, I'm just going to suggest that maybe you don't want to side with the Demon Lord because she will probably eat your face
Too late.
or your brain. What?
Already did that, remember?
Ate your face?
No, sided with the Demon Lord.
Oh, what?
Wait,
Nobody
maybe we
told
didn't
me
tell you that.
this.
Never mind, forget what I said.
I feel like I'm being left out of the group chat now, and I don't like it. Okay,
Wait,
So,
question.
so what's the diameter of the sphere again?
200 feet. So it is
And
not
it's-
floating in the dead center of the sphere, it is above the sphere. Yes.
Can Stong 1, so if I use Stong 1's legendary action now, can
Yeah.
he reach the Occluded One?
Can he reach
He's
the-
not frightened.
He's not frightened. The Occluded One is here. Where is Stong? Oh, yeah, totally. He can get to the Occluded One.
So I'm gonna think through the group chat, like if Stirge thought about the necklace, I want Song number 1 to like lunge up to the Occluded One and just make a swipe for that necklace.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like, is a grapple check okay for that? I was kind of
Yeah,
looking
you
up
can
how to take
grapple.
items.
I don't know quite off the top of my head how I would do that. I feel like it would probably be like maybe like an unarmed attack that's made against like the necklace, basically. So
Sure,
it's not a high DC.
sure, okay.
Yeah, give me that.
I'm decent at unarmed, so 21 to hit.
Yeah, he grabs it.
Song number 1 got it.
Yeah. You're adorable. He's gonna point at him and do some damage.
Okay. Just a moment of victory, just cut short.
Yeah,
Put it on.
12 necrotic.
Well, okay. Oh, guys, I don't think it's the necklace. Necklace is not the key.
I told you it's nothing physical.
That doesn't mean that necklace isn't valuable.
Also, I wasn't sure if he was lying.
How do
Okay.
we get that crown? Hmm.
It is Florin's turn.
Florin is going to use a bonus action to pull Malfeasance back to him. And then he is going to shoot Stirge 4 times with Eldritch Blast.
Stirge
Stirge?
or the Occluded One?
You know, whatever. He gets
We're just
mixed up.
moving into PvP.
Yeah. The Occluded One. The first
Okay.
one is a 28 to hit.
He is going to counterspell you
Ooh.
because that's a lot of stuff.
Can I counterspell a counterspell?
I was actually going to ask if Thalmior could counterspell it.
Yeah, you can counterspell the
We've
counterspell.
done that before.
Randy, you keep yours. Thalmior will
Okay.
use his reaction to cancel that.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yup. So 28 for the first one. That's a natural 20 for the second one.
Wow.
Okay.
That's 23 for the third one.
Okay. Those all hit.
Yeah, and that's way more than that for that last one. So this is going to
Give me some
be
damage.
so we'll get the +5s out of the way first. So that is 20 damage base. And then 8, 14, 24. Wow. 33. Wow.
Let's hear it.
That's 43. So altogether, that is 64 points of damage.
Nice.
Beautiful. Okay, so I do want to make one quick note that I forgot to mention. I got a little sidetracked with the trash talk. When he did that teleport and it when he did no, he didn't do that. He did a different thing. Never mind, that didn't happen.
Okay.
Yet.
And then Florin's gonna look up and go, man, it must really kill you to know that you need him to be all powerful and you're just not all powerful without him.
He's gonna raise his hand and send a rebuke at you.
Yeah.
A rebuke.
10
A
damage. 10 necrotic.
Okay.
And he's gonna teleport.
That is gonna end my turn, and I need to step away real quick. I'll be right back.
Actually, this is probably an okay time to take a break. It's not narratively dramatic. Actually, let's get to the end of the round. Let's get to the end of the round. Let's do that. Stong, it is your turn.
Okay. How high up is this crown?
The crown is 150 feet off the ground.
150. Okay.
Mhm. You had that plan for a ramp. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Get you part way.
Well, and
But-
there's also in the group chat, Artemisia can lift you up if we wait till she has her turn for telekinesis.
I could polymorph into like
Oh, okay.
a flyer or something. Keep the telekinesis as like a backup for if something happens. So yeah, Stong is going to use a polymorph. His body begins to twist and shrink, almost as if his body's like disappearing into his giant mane of hair, but the hair like starts turning into feathers. As he turns into a
I gotta do the thing. The dice say I dread counterspell you.
Oh, go for it.
What level is the spell?
It is level 4.
Level 4?
You should just counterspell. Let's
Okay,
go.
that works. Okay, so your spell fails, and additionally, you are gonna take 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh, my head hurts. It's like a brain freeze.
But it's so much more satisfying to see what you want just out of reach and know there's a very easy way to get it. Okay,
You would have already taken it if there were a very easy way to get it. I think you're lying.
I already told you how this works. I need you to get to the other plane. I was hoping you'd just make this easy by starting with that.
Exactly. It's not easy. Whatever it is you have to do isn't easy.
You're right. It's not simple, but I don't think you're up for it.
We'll find out.
Okay.
So for the end of my turn,
so
I'm
you
just gonna move
cast
as close to the
Armor
crown as I can.
Okay. You will get to about the edge of the circle if you're moving that way. And to get higher, you'll have to do some stuff. All right, that is the end of the round. So that seems like a good place to take our break.
Whoa.
We are well into the battle. The Occluded One has taken a lot of damage, but he's still standing.
The Occluded One also took out
so-
Rhiannon's video in the meantime. So
Oh dear.
it's a good time to take a break.
What an even better time to take a break. So we'll be back in 10 minutes to see, can they get to the crown of Syrek and what happens when they do.
Nice.
Bye.
Pick up your gear and open your chests. Throw on your armor and head out on a quest. Hey, hey. It's a brand new day. On the slow coast, your allies will help with blades and bows and magic as well. Hey, hey. Heroes on their way. Fighting together against overwhelming odds. Fighting together in favor of multiple gods. Idle champions of the forgotten realms. Idle champions, adventure never ends. Idle champions, get your wallet there. Idle champions, you will say it again. Idle champions.
Welcome back to Fearful Symmetry. Our party finds themselves embattled with the Occluded One, Stirge's godlike shadow, and he has just revealed the artifact that they've been seeking, the Crown of Syrek, floating about 150 feet over their heads. So, let's get back to it. Artemisia, it's your turn.
Okay. So I was actually thinking like telekinesis I can use on objects. So looking at the distance. So it's too high for me to telekinesis from where I currently am.
Mhm.
And I'm still frightened, so I need to think about my trigonometry so that I'm not going towards the Occluded One as I go upwards. But I had my wings out forever ago, so I'm just going to say they're still out now.
Okay.
So she's going to go up in the air.
Okay.
And
So, how
so I-
high are you going to fly in the air?
so I think I'm going to have to use my action on flying, and I can't do telekinesis yet. Because her fly speed, I think, is her regular speed.
Okay, so you're going up 30 feet?
But you could dash,
Ye-
right?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, so I'm going to dash fly, so I can't do anything else. But so that can get me to what, 90 feet?
Okay.
60.
60.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is where the math gets. Okay. So at 60 feet, I said this was. I'm actually, as much as I gripe about maps right now, I'm glad for this. This is okay. I lied. It's 130 feet based on where I put it on the elevation map. Okay. So Artemisia is going to be 60 feet up, which means you are going to be within 70 feet of it. So
Yeah.
Let's move you there. Okay, I think you're right. I think I moved too far enough. Okay, so you're flying. You fly up towards it.
Yeah, it seemed fairly like cinematic. Like she's like, go. And then there's Ilya to think of. Ilya. So the conjure barrage, it seemed like the Occluded One just sort of was like, got rid of it, right?
It did make him use one of his legendary actions or his
Well,
legendary resistances.
Let's soak through some more of those. So another conjure barrage.
All right, and it's a dex save, you said?
Yep, 18.
Okay, roll. No, of course not. Come on, roll here. Oh, he made a 21, so he beat it.
Okay.
He rolls his eyes. It's like Stirge in high dudgeon kind of eye roll. Like,
Actually,
All right.
the save is just for half though.
okay.
So that's it was 16 damage, so 8.
Alrighty. So then, Stirge, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna keep doing what seems to be working. Just gonna rush up. We meet again, and he's going to do the booming Mr. Whippy. Sorry, do the little distraction with his hand. It's a bonus action. Booming Whippy. 25.
Is Booming Whippy a spell?
It's the booming
The
part
Booming
is
Blade is a spell. He's gonna
yeah.
counterspell the Booming Blade because he's got one more of those.
okay, cool. So
None
it's
of
just
that.
Hey, welcome Raiders. Epic
Hey.
Realms coming in with 15 viewers.
Awesome. We're in the middle of an epic battle.
so
Okay.
the booming blade is canceled, but
It is, and you take 10 psychic damage. Oh, but you are mind blanked, and it
Mhm.
just rolls off of you. And for the first time, you see like a little surprise and annoyance in the Occluded One's expression.
Hmm.
You didn't like that.
Oh, good. I'm just going to pretend I don't even notice how annoyed he is. It's just part of being me. And he's going to ignore you see that there. So he takes 10 piercing, and then he takes what is that other thing? Sneak attack. There we go. 22 there. So 32 would be the damage in
Okay.
piercing. That's just the first attack.
Oh, fun.
Might as well just keep whittling down if I can. I don't know. What the hell. So here it goes. Another one of those, except not with advantage. It's just a regular attack. Mr. Whippy all alone. 29, 14 damage.
Okay.
Then I use I don't have disengage. Never mind. I'm just going to stay there and say on guard. Self.
Well, let's do this. So he is going to attack you with his blade.
I'm going to go ahead and foresee that as a 3.
There's a 3. Okay, it's a 16.
Does not hit.
Okay. And then the second attack is a 31.
That's going to go ahead and hit.
Oh, Stirge, I did forget. You needed to take 9 necrotic damage at the start of your turn.
Okay.
And you can make a Constitution saving throw to stop that magic from leeching away your life. So go ahead and do that.
Okay. Con save.
Yes.
That is 21.
Okay, so that is gone. However, he hit you again, so we're gonna do that.
Okay.
So 7 piercing damage, and then an additional 8 necrotic damage, and then you will be taking necrotic damage at the beginning of your turn. 9 more
Okay.
necrotic damage.
So
okay,
he'll use his uncanny dodge. Oh wait, it's a reaction. Yes, to cut that in half. So that
Okay.
was that. Okay. And what was that last part you said?
you will take 9 damage at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
You're infused with the shadows eating you from the inside.
Mm.
Okay, and then he is going to. Oh, what's this? What's
Is he looking?
this?
Is he hurt at all? Does he look hurt?
He is looking hurt. He looks quite hurt.
Good. Okay.
Oh, don't do that. That's not what I want you to do. Okay.
Bring out the big guns, folks. I think his resistances are used up. Some of them.
Trying to decide what he should do. I think he should do this. Okay. So he's going to It's going to do the Occluded One special. And he is going, so he
Attack
has,
and run away.
yeah, he has been kind of down here. He is actually going to teleport himself, and he is about 15 feet above the center here, which looks like approximately Florin, Ilya, and original recipe song. So when he does that, all of you take 10 points of psychic damage.
Oh wait, he's levitating above the center of the.
He's gonna teleport that to just above them, and then he is casting fly.
Okay. So, can I move him?
Did he move? I moved him in the one thing, but not in the other thing. So yeah, he's like here,
Oh, I
but
see.
he's above you.
Mhm.
Okay, and so all of you take that damage, and then you notice that it's almost like energy flows back into him, and he does not look nearly as hurt. And then he's gonna kind of fly up here towards Artemisia.
Wow.
Let me check his speed here, because I don't think he can catch you. Oh, 60 feet. Goodness. Okay, so he's gonna get 75 feet. He's gonna fly up next to you and just be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Oh my goodness.
And she's still frightened. I forgot, but I did roll. So
So you're like flying. You're like, okay, but here is the thing. Make me a perception check.
okay. 12?
You are close enough to notice that he seems like he's sort of, like you were sort of still moving in this 6 seconds, right? So theoretically, like he passes you, but you're sort of still moving into the next round, right? But he stops there. Something stops him there,
Stops him where?
where he is.
Like he runs into something?
Like it's unclear. He's just stops. He's sort of hovering there.
And we know about fly. You can't just hover when you're flying, right? Or is that in Pathfinder?
I think
can't
that's
remember.
a Pathfinder thing.
Okay, never mind.
I've never heard that. That's
What was it?
interesting. That you can't hover when you're flying.
Oh yeah, no, that's not in D&D.
Okay.
All right, Lauren, it's your turn.
Creepy dude's next to Florin's girlfriend. Let me see. So he's above Artemisia now.
Mm-hmm. What are you gonna do?
How high up is he?
He is about 75 feet.
Okay, out of range of that. Oh, I mean, yeah, I could just do that. That'd be funny. And he has fly cast on him.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that Florin can't fly. He has ways of getting to him, but not a good game plan after that.
I mean,
That's
Artemisia
future
could
Florin's problem.
probably
Next round's
catch you.
Florin's problem.
That would be an interesting one.
It'd take a lot of trust.
Yeah, but and it's also like what would it? Because I think Florin's goal would be to like apprehend him and like try and stop him from doing so, but he can just teleport.
I don't want to. I'm not going to help. You are perfectly capable.
Yeah.
I have so many delightful ideas floating through my brain. I can't wait.
I unfortunately I think the best thing that he could do right now Yeah, because Artemisia, you can get away from him pretty quickly. He's not directly next to you, right? Like she could still
Well,
leave without.
Yeah, she's frightened, so she's gonna keep like going up, regardless. And
Well,
she
the
did notice
problem
when he
is
stopped,
that
so.
you can't go up because he's above
He's
you.
above you. You have to go the opposite
Oh,
way.
shit.
Well, in that case, then Florin could try and go for the crown, and we could attempt the whole "you catch Florin" thing.
I mean, if you say in the group chat, "Catch me," like, it's gonna be your first priority.
Oh wait, I can actually angle that. No, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Florin is gonna look up, and he's gonna cast Arcane Gate.
Nice.
And he's gonna put it directly underneath the crown, and he's gonna reach up through and grab the crown
Nice.
and pull it down.
Amazing.
All right,
Amazing.
so you're gonna do this, and here's.
I forgot that I can adjust which way they're pointed.
So this is like Portal, right? Like you reach in, and
Yeah.
then your hand comes up the other side. Okay, Florin.
I do have to like kind of search around a little bit.
It doesn't work like you expect it to work. You
Crap.
reach in, and much like that corridor that seemed to go forever, your arm is going a lot farther than it should. And I need you, so as you reach in, your vision shifts. You're not in the sphere. You are in a throne room. You're in a room that feels claustrophobic. There are windows, but they look out into only shifting colors. And you are facing a golden throne on which sits a slight man with dark hair and a furious gaze. And what I need from you first is to roll me percentile dice.
Oh, percentile.
Yeah.
Oh, the last time I rolled these, it went real well. I hope this. Please be nice to me.
This is where it could get really messy really fast, guys.
Oh, this is gonna be literally 50-50 shot. I rolled a 51.
Whoa.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So, you are looking in the eyes of this man, and he says, "It's been a long time since I had visitors."
I just imagine Florin has his arm up, like, okay.
Your vision clears. You're back in the sphere. Your arm is continuing. However, you guys, something happens. A bunch of monsters show up.
Oh,
Oh, just what we needed. It's getting boring around here.
I'm gonna use these. Oh, they're so tiny. Okay, so there are these 4 creatures that 20. They're killing me. What happens if I do this? No, they're still tiny. Okay, so there are these 4 shadowy creatures flying above you. Okay. Now, Florin, because this is a magical process that I was assuming you would go through as you were traveling toward the crown, this is going to, how are we going to do this? It's a little bit silly to ask you to reach through for 18 seconds, but I guess you can reach, you can make the second. You can make the second roll, sure. Make another percentile dice roll. You're back in the throne room. The man is standing in front of his throne. He's come to his feet. He is ordinary looking at a glance, but he seethes with power. And it just feels like, you've been in a lot of places where you've been around dangerous individuals. And you know that feeling right before a fight breaks out? That is in all of you. The strife is turmoil. It is chaos.
So I'm in a fight, feeling like a fight's about to break out.
You feel like a fight's about to break out. Not like you want to start a fight, but like a fight's about to start. Looking at this guy.
Here we go. Is 9 good?
9 is not good.
Oh.
The man crosses the room. You can't move. He grabs onto you And he says, I think you might be my way out.
Oh crap! Oh wait,
Guys, you see Florin fall to his knees, and something
Oh.
bad is happening right now.
Florin down.
Ugh.
Okay. I hope I don't regret this. Song, it's your turn. Florin has his hand in a portal. He has kind of gone grayish and collapsed.
Does that pull his hand
If you
out?
guys,
or-
yes, your hand is pulled out
Okay.
of the portal.
I thought like that's actually kind of terrifying. Like if the arm was still there and he's just
hanging there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the portal's still there.
The portal. I guess you are going unconscious. When you're unconscious, the arcane gate drops.
yeah, it's concentration.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, arcane gate's gone. And it's Occluded One is up in the air, going for the crown. Artemisia's up in the air. And it's your turn.
Gosh. So, what color is Artemisia's wings?
Bronzy. Like
Bronzy?
they're bronze dragon wings, with the kind of bat skin scale kind of thing.
Okay. I think Stong, thanks to the telepathic link, he heard he heard Florin go down. He isn't quite sure what's happening to Florin, but he knows that there's a race for the crown going on right now, and he needs to do something to help Artemisia reach it.
I mean, if
So-
you need the information, probably in the group chat, it'll be clear that she's frightened. Like
Oh,
she's
yeah, I think
like
he
looking
knows.
upwards and being like, "Oh, I can't," or something like that.
Yeah, I think he knows.
Okay.
But yeah, I think he just, he looks at the color of your wings. He notices, it's bronze. And then he's going to, reassuredly, think through the link, be a dragon. And then he's going to cast True Polymorph on her and turn her into an adult bronze dragon.
Dang.
I really love that this is the second time I've been present for a player being true polymorphed into an ancient bronze dragon.
I can only do adult. I can't do ancient.
Okay. I mean,
'Cause-
still good. Still
yeah.
good.
Wow, lots of attacks, which I assume means lots of grab attempts at a crown.
Yeah, let's see. And hopefully, some legendary resists, some good stuff. I'll send you the link to the thing, Rhiannon.
Okay.
And you can check it out.
Wow.
But then he's gonna think you take care of the crown, I'll protect Florin. You got this. And then he's gonna rush over to Florin's side. But all I have is one bonus action that I use, but I don't think I don't have any bonus action spells or anything that'll do it. So yeah, I think he just rushes to Florin to pick him up and just take a look at him. Is he unconscious?
He does seem to be unconscious. His eyes are flickering like when people go into deep sleep when they're dreaming. His eyes are flicking back and forth like something is going on in there. Cecilia runs over to you and she goes, "What should I do?" She's gonna, in the absence of any direction, she's gonna lean over Florin and she's gonna go, "You don't get to act like this! Get it together! My sister deserves better!" He looks like he's getting possessed. He can't get possessed. I'm just saying.
Can you dispel him? Can you what's the other
No.
one? Restoration?
I look like Clara. We could slap him. We could just
Dispel
slap him.
magic. Try to dispel magic.
I don't dispel magic. That's Artemisia.
Can you watch the other Stirge and just be prepared to counterspell him?
Yeah. Okay, I can do that. I can do that.
The Occluded One.
Right. I know. I'm not going to counterspell our Stirge. It would be very funny, but this is not the time.
Yeah, save that for later. Yeah, I think that's the end of Stone's round.
All right, Artemisia, it's your turn.
So does being a dragon break the fear?
Does being a dragon break the fear?
There's no scared dragons.
Does polymorph take away your status effects?
I'm gonna look this one up, but so
I think
dragons are
this
not
is a look it
naturally
up
immune
one.
by
I mean, I would say because it's true polymorph.
Florin, you have inspiration from Bookish Barbarian.
Hey, I
Also-
appreciate you.
I'm just gonna remind all you people who are counting your coins for the Tarask, you are allowed to buy back spell slots, 3 per
Yeah.
episode.
One of those would be yeah.
Oh, thanks, Meyer Doug.
Right, Stong, you get one.
Sweet.
Do we have some sort of advantage roll in the channel points thing?
I mean, basically, the inspiration gives advantage.
Inspiration.
Oh, right.
Joy.
Of course. I don't.
They might need some of those.
Because if she's still scared, you can't keep flying upward towards the crown.
Oh, did you
When is-
roll?
You can.
Did you roll the save last round?
Yeah.
Oh,
So he's sort of stopped right up. If you
Mhm.
wanted to veer around him, I
Okay,
think
let's
that
do
would
that.
still count. Like,
So now the dragon is gonna like.
all right, Sturge, you have also gotten inspiration
Excellent.
and a
Thank
spell
you.
slot for Florin from Eric.
Thank
Well,
you.
Zinamint gave you inspiration. Sturge.
Thank you so much.
Spell slots are for mortals, Rumpus.
yeah.
Artemisia, you also get inspiration from Original Angston. You guys are so sweet. I'm gonna mess them up so bad.
So
Okay.
veering around, she's gonna go
Yeah.
for the claws at the crown and the bite at the crown, like try to
Okay.
just grab
So there are these sort of shadow creatures that are in your way. You are gonna have to sort of contend with them. They're gonna make an opportunity attack if you go past them. But
Just
That's fine.
roll past
like
them.
you could
Yep.
okay. Okay, let me. Okay, it is. Let's see. I'm just gonna use the frog. Okay, so 18 to hit. And
No.
no, beautiful. Okay, so it's kind of raking at you as you go by. And then, so where do you want to end up? Can you move your thing on the elevation
Okay,
chart so I
sure.
can keep track?
I will do that.
And then I will tell you what you need to do.
Right. Elevation. So, come on. Sorry, I'm on the wrong thingy for roll 20. So I didn't look up the flying speed, so I didn't.
Adult copper dragon flying speed is 80 feet.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so I need you to start rolling me some percentile dice.
Ooh, okay.
You need to make 2 of these rolls. And as you as you sort of pass the barrier where the Occluded One is, you also find yourself in this claustrophobic throne room with the dancing lights outside the window and this strange young man. You are not a dragon here.
Oh.
You do look really fab though when you look down. Like, you don't own this dress, but you want to own this dress. All right, what's your first roll?
86.
86. Okay. He looks at you and he goes, "It's too bad I'm already busy. I think you could tell some very interesting stories." But you go back to the sphere. You manage to come back, and you continue on. Make me another roll.
So the second one was 19.
19. Okay. You're back in the throne room, and he says, if you're not gonna actually be in this to win this, then who's lying to whom here? And you are thrown 50 feet back, and you take 10. Wait, you said 19. What did you say?
Yeah,
19. Okay, so yeah, sorry, you're thrown all the way to the ground.
Okay.
And then some more of these things show up. Okay. Everybody. Well, actually, I guess it's just Artemisia right now. Artemisia, make me an insight check.
Okay. 26.
You did not go unconscious, so you were still a dragon. So hopefully you didn't land on your friends. Okay, so that felt very much like you were in the presence of the god of lies. So yeah. That was a little bit intense, especially in a place that's been all about the lies you kind of tell yourself, and also, digging into this truth of yourself. You're not sure, you're kind of afraid that you're gonna just keep running into this guy without figuring, might need to figure out a way to, like, get past that. That was a lot. And you also look over and you see Florin. You see Stong over Florin. You see Cecilia sitting next to him, kind of aiming up at the Occluded One with a rod. And it's Sturge's turn.
Does Stirge think that whatever's happening to, what does Stirge think is happening to Florin?
Yeah, heard Cecilia say she thinks he looks like he's getting possessed, and that he's not allowed to do that. And you saw Artemisia get flung back from the crown when she got within about 25 feet of it.
Okay, and does Stirge think that dispel magic might help Florin?
Couldn't hurt. I don't know, actually.
Because he doesn't want to waste that on if it's just a useless gesture
So-
towards.
We got a magical slot up for grabs from Double Lot. So
Okay,
you can give it a
then
shot.
You can decide amongst
free.
yourselves.
Mhm.
I'm all
Make
set.
me an
29
Arcana.
29.
29 Arcana. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't know when it comes to something possessing someone, that isn't exactly a spell. And so you think that there's a little bit where it is up to the person's own sort of willpower to push them out. You think there are probably spells that will sort of drive out other spirits, although that feels like a cleric job. And you think back to Ilya being like, why are you here without a cleric? Did not get anything that would unpossess someone. Maybe when you get out of here, maybe you want to be a cleric. Maybe a cleric of law would be great. No, you're busy right now. Not that. Anyway, you rolled good. You get some extra intrusive thoughts for your troubles. You don't think dispel magic will work.
Okay. In that case, Stirge is going to cast Magic Missile with his highest spell slot, which does at the flying shadow.
Okay. So you're kind of down here right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's got a good long range.
Beautiful.
And so here it comes. Where the heck? Gosh, it's so tiny. There we go. 30 damage.
Okay.
Ba-ba-boom. And then, because he has a
He's-
second action.
Oh, I
He's
finally made my
going to
stupid fear
reduce-
save.
He's going to rebuke you after that first hit.
Okay.
Which gives you 9 necrotic damage. Also, don't forget to take the 9 necrotic damage at the top of your turn.
Okay.
And then he's going to do a teleport jump. And you see him sort of freeze in the grip of whatever has been bothering your friends too.
Okay. I am going to, I can still see him though, right?
You can still see him, yeah.
Yeah, I have a second action for the round, and it's since I've only cast a spell, I can cast a cantrip, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to cast Chill Touch, which will prevent, if it hits, healing.
Nice.
And here
This
it
is a
goes.
wise
This
choice.
is like, what's that?
This is a wise choice.
Here it goes, people. Ah, it's only a 14, but he's frozen, right? He's like,
Yeah. Where he
Would I
is,
have-
he seems.
so.
He's gonna have to make those percentile dice rolls on his turn.
So if he's frozen though, do I have advantage on attacking
You
you?
don't, you know.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't want to use my inspiration for that. So alas, there's just a big spectral hand groping around him.
Yeah, and actually, you watched him heal, so it is not a bad idea
And-
to take care of that.
While I've got the spectral hand, it's gonna flip him off, and it's gonna like do every symbol that he can think of
Yeah.
that to just be insulting.
Okay. The
And-
Occluded One. Oh, sorry. go ahead.
Sorry, I'm just gonna use my double movement to go as far up the wall as I can.
Beautiful.
I don't know. That's gonna look like, yeah,
I heard it right.
60 feet.
Okay. So you managed to hit the Occluded One. He is thrown by the barrier he hits back to the kind of the start. He is flying, so no, Artemisia fell all the way, so he should fall all the way too. Okay. But he does not get damage from that, so he is still active. He is going to. Oh, what's that?
What?
Oh, this is a spell I haven't used. Okay, Stirge, you've been annoying him. You've been annoying him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, did he land? I guess he can't control where he lands, so he's gonna be here.
Wait, he
But
landed?
he doesn't have to get close. Yeah, he got thrown by
fell.
by
Oh,
the
yes.
thing. So he's gonna like swing a hand at you, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
So wait, I'm way over at the side.
Yeah,
Of,
he can see you, so he's
but
gonna.
but where is
attack
he?
you.
I'm looking for
He's
him.
on the opposite side.
And
Here, wait,
he's
you're up there. He's fallen, so he's kind of here. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so he's gesturing. He's not punching me. He's,
Well, it's a magic spell he's doing.
yeah. Okay.
Or- So when they're magic things and they're not listed under spell casting, is this something that you can counter spell?
If it's so if it shows up in a spell list,
It's not on
it
a
can be
spell list.
counterspelled.
Okay.
If it's something that like a player could look up, it can be counterspelled. If it's not, that is an ability.
No, this is just godlike ability. So Stirge,
Yes.
what was your Constitution save?
Oh, I'm making a con save.
You're making a con save.
I'm gonna do it with advantage with my inspiration. Thank you.
Nice.
And here it goes. I'll do it twice.
Well, remember, you can save the inspiration and just roll to see if you pass it normally.
That's true.
It's a 20.
Okay. You're gonna take a bunch of damage. I
Whoa.
feel a little bit bad about it.
Well, you know what? Stong number 1 is going to throw himself in there and take half that damage.
Okay, it's 96 necrotic damage, so that's probably a good thing.
Man, is it okay? Thanks. Thanks, Tom.
96. 48.
You all right? So 48? Okay. I gotta do some math. Hold on. Is that something I can uncanny dodge to cut it in half?
I don't
It's,
know. What is uncanny?
an
What's
attack.
covered by it?
Was it an
Yeah,
attack?
sure, that seems like an attack.
Okay.
I mean, you tell us if it is technically an attack.
It was an attack spell. Is that what we say? Wow, what was that spell? Do
It
I
was
know
a
it?
Constitution saving throw. That's, I don't know. It feels. What is it
Oh.
if it's not an attack?
Yeah,
What do
I
you
guess
say?
that's if it's a save. It
It
could
should be a
an
spell-like
attack.
ability.
I think
that's
it's a
just an
spell-like
ability.
ability. If that's not an attack,
That's not an attack.
then,
Okay. All right.
I just want to go on record. This is what I don't like about natural language. I'd rather it was gamey and clear. But here we are. We're immersed. And you have been blasted by the shadow magic of the Occluded One.
Okay.
But Strong number 1 jumped in front. That's great.
Yeah, kept me alive.
Is he alive still?
He's still alive.
Good to know. Okay.
Thank you. Kept me alive. Would have died.
Doing that.
Or at least gone unconscious.
Okay, so he does this, and then he... How close is he to the rest of you jokers?
Oh, jeez.
Who is that? Oh, Thamior. Yeah, okay, you can go mess up Thamior just for fun.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's gonna come up and he's gonna stab Thamior.
What?
He's a jerk, man.
He is a jerk.
You just don't get it. 27.
Yup.
Okay, that's 7 piercing damage. It's
Okay.
10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him again. 28.
Yeah.
7
Well,
piercing. Let me count the
Thelmir's
number.
down.
Oh
Oh.
no. And he's gonna look at Stirge. He's gonna go, oops. Maybe this is the truth of you. Maybe everything is disposable. Let's see, did that make a key? No. And then he is going to do his bonus action, which is the Occluded One special. Gotta love it. He's gonna teleport himself up. He can only teleport himself up what is that, 30 feet he can do? Yeah, he's just gonna launch him. He's still got flying on, so he's gonna launch himself up. But when he does, who's standing next to Tham? Is there 2 Thamirs? Did I make 2 Thamirs? For
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but
Sorry.
that's okay.
Oh, you know what it was? The other one's supposed to be on the other map.
That'll do it.
Yeah, here. Thamir, go over here. Okay. So Stong, you are next to Thamir on this one. Are you next to Thamir there? Okay, so we didn't move anybody. Okay. Well, oh, Stong A. Is Stong A next to him? No, Stong A's moved. No, Stong A's next to him there. Yeah, okay, so he launches himself with his Occluded One special. He teleports. And Stong 1 is going to take 14 psychic damage.
Oof. Okay.
And he goes like this again, like he's going to get his power back, but your chill touch stops him from regaining hit points.
Nice.
And now he looks incredibly mad.
Huh. So his teleport's not a
That
spell,
would chill.
huh?
Yeah, but it didn't hit.
Hmm.
It didn't
I thought
hit.
No, the chill touch hit.
Okay. It was
Yeah.
a 14.
I thought you said it was 14 damage.
It was 14 damage, but it was also a 14.
Why'd you tell me the damage if
It was a 14 roll and a 14
Okay.
damage.
Well, then I guess he gets his health back.
He's
And
sipping
he's
Star One like a
"You
juice box.
tried."
All of them?
No, not all of them, just a
Okay.
lot.
Okay.
Ilya's like, we need to make that man stop moving around. What happened to these dimensional shackles plan?
Hmm.
Every time he jumps like that, he gets stronger.
Mhm.
Florin nods in his dreams.
Yeah.
Speaking of Florin and his dreams, Florin, you are
Crap.
doing battle with the god of lies for your very soul right now.
I feel-
Oh, go ahead.
I feel like that this is very appropriate for how much he talked about how much he lies throughout this entire campaign.
Right? Maybe there's a part of you that's like, oh, this was always how it was going to end. You didn't tell the truth in the other world, and now the lies are going to devour you. Except, Florin, here's the thing. You've gone through this. You've faced this embodiment of your lie. You've grabbed hold of a truth about yourself. And if you can, tell me how you think about that truth, then you could get a special bonus when it comes to saving throws here.
Oh, so what truth Florin feels like he understands now.
Yeah. You faced the Xanathar. Who was you? Who was the coolest you? But also just an absolute jerk. The worst you. What's the difference?
Florin's not a jerk. Florin does the right thing, and you know what? He might be cool because of that.
Yeah.
He
Maybe or
might
not.
actually have the confidence to be the hero his namesake says he is. And maybe
Yeah.
he's been too afraid of facing that because it felt it was too much to live up to.
All right, Lauren. What's your best saving throw?
What's my bet? Charisma.
Yeah. You know what? I think that fits perfectly. You've got a certain swagger right now because you know who you are, and it's okay. You feel like a dork sometimes, but you know what? Screw it. This is you, and you are a hero, and you're not going to fall to this guy. So make me a charisma save.
Oh boy. All right, so I'm going to use my inspiration.
Use your inspiration.
I'm going to change die.
No, I'm just going to tell people if they want to buy Florin another inspiration.
Oh, he's got 3. The people have spoken. They bought him 3 inspirations.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Oh
okay.
my gosh. All right. Well, that is 29.
Yeah, you shove the god out of your head. You open your
Nice.
eyes. You know what we're messing with here. But you're back. And Stong is leaning over you. And there's just this freaking out dragon. I don't remember if you were conscious for that part.
I was not.
Your gate's gone. All right. So now you're still coming back together. That is going to be your turn. Stong.
That's fair.
Florin is no longer being possessed. So far as you can tell, either that or he got possessed and it's over.
No, God lies. Trying to take me over. Oh, God.
Prove it's you. Prove to us it's you.
He,
What's the safe word?
I don't think we made a safe word.
We
course
definitely
we
did.
They told you this.
Use
thing
your
worked.
keen mind.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I have keen mind. Wait.
It's a fruit.
It's
Oh, is it a
spiky fruit?
Oh, pineapple?
That's,
Oh, it's him, guys. It's him.
Hey.
He's back.
I've lost it in my notes. I'm going to write down again.
The safe word is always pineapple.
Okay.
all right, Stong, what do you want to do?
Okay. So to summarize, like Artemisia dragon is up in the air near the crown.
Artemisia dragon
Stirge-
hit the ground.
Oh, hit the
This-
ground,
this-
right. Also fell.
yeah,
Okay.
The crown threw her.
Okay, that's the one thing.
And
I-
also, you are all still connected by the group chat, so any of this information sharing about your experiences with things can also be happening as you're going. So Artemisia, if you're like, this is what went down, that's
Yeah.
oh,
So I think Artemisia would say, if you try to reach the crown physically, you have to go through Sirik. So maybe we don't reach it physically.
Then how do we reach it?
you gotta grab it. We don't know how to tell the plane it doesn't need to be with Pale Knight anymore.
Can she spellcast as a dragon?
I think dragons have spells, but I don't think you have your same spell list. But I can
Oh,
always
you do.
dispel
Okay.
it. I can always cancel it if you don't want to be the dragon.
Well, telekinesis. That was my next thing.
Can you reach
And
it
the-
with
and-
telekinesis?
No, I gotta fly up there.
Okay.
Unless you want me to fight off
How
the
about-
monsters.
How about
fighting off
Let's take him.
Stirge? Attack the breathe on this sucker.
Yeah. How about you fly up as a dragon, and whenever you want me to cancel it, you think of that in your head, and I will.
Question. Does Florin feel like shaking off Sirik there that he could feasibly grab the crown now?
Okay. So make me an insight check.
Okay. I'm gonna use another inspiration. That is 18 or 19.
19. Okay. So you definitely felt like the truth drove off the god of lies. And you
Ooh.
think that might be useful. You don't know for sure what it would do, but perhaps reminding each other of the truth could help you get a little bit closer to that crown.
Okay. If anyone's going to get near that crown, you need to be able to face your truth. I think I did that in order to fight him off. I can get next to the crown one more time.
Right.
So
Do it.
yeah, but I think we also need to deal with this shadow we've got here, and those dimensional shackles are going to be the best thing. He said your key is not physical. We have to, and he said earlier, pull it out of his throat. You have to talk to him, Stirge.
We just pin him down and just like
Put the shackles on him.
Says.
Have a
tried
good therapy
pinning him.
session.
I
Do you
tried
have a
hitting him.
magic? Do you have some kind of magic that would force him to tell the truth?
Not I.
Because
Don, make me
Stirge,
an insight check real quick.
I mean, zone of truth. That sounds like a cleric to me. 8 insight.
Your chest itches.
Ugh.
Stirge, I'm starting to worry that we won't be able to do this unless all of us have faced our truth.
I mean, I don't know. I think maybe if you just keep Stirge away from it, it will be okay. But that's the question.
I think one person needs to grab it. We're not all grabbing
I'm
it.
just saying, it's going to take me about 6 seconds in order to be able to do that. You have some time.
What are you scared to find out, man?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
I don't know, but every time I talk to this shadow person, he's just evasive. I don't see anything but circular conversations with him.
I'm
So I
just
don't-
saying, we chain him up, we beat him down to the last breath of life, and we say, tell us what it is or we'll kill you. Maybe it works. I don't know.
Sure, that sounds good to me.
That's the best I got.
Well, all
Oh.
right. I'm close to death, and getting close to him, it's not going to happen for a little bit until I get some healing. I have some potions I can drink next round that will help. But if he does that thing he did last time to me again, I will not survive.
Yeah, that was something else.
That was a really good one.
We still have this tablet of true resurrection.
That's right. If you die, we'll just bring you back. It's not going to feel great, but better than being dead.
You might not be as pretty afterward.
Yes, thank you for the offer. I think what I'll do is heal this round, and then I will attempt to shackle him.
Okay.
next round.
Well, I'm gonna go and beat him up and try to grab him. Maybe he can't teleport. Oh, he's gonna keep teleporting. But anyways, I'm gonna go beat him
Gonna
up.
teleport forever, and he's flying right now.
Who has the dimensional shackles?
I have a pair.
I also have
And
a pair.
Ilya.
Okay.
So if
But also, I'm not fast or sneaky, so I don't think he should be me that does this thing.
Well, I
think
mean,
that she,
you
and he
don't
points
need-
at Celia. She seems sneaky, but clumsy, so not her.
You don't need to be sneaky if the dragon can like stand on top of him.
yes,
That's true. If you just bite him with his hands and feet hanging out, we could just trap him.
Exactly. I'm waiting
Like
for
a
my turn,
noodle.
and the dragon's gonna do that.
Well, okay, we are about at 9. Do you guys want to go through another round, or you want to pause here and pick up next week?
I think here is a good place to stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah,
I wrote down my plan for next week.
that's a good
I
call.
love it.
I'll do that too.
Please write down all the bonuses that the viewers gave us for next week.
I got one more inspiration, and
I got an unused inspiration, I think.
got a spell slot back.
So,
I used this spell
yeah.
slot. Thank you.
it's
Thank you.
not even as bad as it could be, and I love that. I love that for you guys. All right. Well, I've been your DM, Erin M. Evans. You can find me on Twitter and Blue Sky at Erin M. Evans. You can listen to my podcast, Writing About Dragons and Shit, with Trevor right here and B. Dave Walters. I think a new episode just went up today.
It did.
Which
Oh,
was
nice.
I remember fondly. You can also pick up my book, Empire of Exiles, which is out right now. It's a pseudo-locked room mystery in an epic fantasy setting. If you get it, if you read it, then you'll be ready in time for the sequel, Relics of Ruin, which drops at the end of April. And also, if you missed it on Concentration Check, I got another book coming out. The Gift of Guthix, official RuneScape novel. I did a little bit of sneaky reading from it. So yeah, if you like nerdy wizards, if you like giant frog demigods who just think you're doing a great job, sweetie. If you like, kind of brutal stories, what have I got for you? It's this. And then lastly, what did I forget? Oh yeah, Concentration Check, I mentioned. Come join us on Mondays at 1:30 p.m. Pacific on this channel. And then last but not least, thank you so much to our subscribers, including Monk of Greyhawk and Lollylagging. Thank you guys so much for the
Hey,
gift subs.
Thank you.
What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful treat for this show, for our penultimate episode, I think, of Fearful Symmetry. I think I'm not always the best at estimating, but I feel like we're getting there. We really appreciate you guys. Once again, you help us make cool content like this show, and it means a lot to us. Now I'm done.
I've been Rhiannon Held. Check out my writing. I like to especially point people to my space opera, written under RZ Held, the Amsterdam Institute series. They are novellas, so you can try the first one. It's a little bite-sized, and check it out. And tonight, because hotel Wi-Fi, I am not on Twitch, but thank you to our moderators in general, Seldarine, Myrda, Grumpus Imperator, and I think tonight, Eric. Thanks for stepping in for moderating.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Yang Wang. Come join us on our Discord. Type in ! Discord into the chat for a link. We have such a cool, chill community. We talk all the good stuff, books, games, movies. We even do fun events like PowerPoint presentation nights, of which I have volunteered to do one next. What topics?
And Rhiannon.
And Rhiannon.
And Rhiannon.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what your topics are?
Oh, yeah.
My
No,
topics
mine.
going to be Rhiannon. I'm going to present on Rhiannon, why Rhiannon is a better castmate on streams. No, who knows? We'll see. But anyways.
Well, I was going to say mine is teach yourself architectural history, how to find out the ages of buildings in your neighborhood.
I love it.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh,
I'm excited for that one.
very cool.
Yeah, and if you missed Aaron's reading, Gift of the Guthix, and you want to check it out, you can watch the VOD of Concentration Check while it's still there on this Twitch channel. Just skip to the very last 30 minutes.
Catch it before someone tells me I wasn't supposed to do that, okay?
All right, go ahead, Steven.
Okay, hi, I'm Stephen Merlino. Looking very much forward to next week to see what happens here. I got to write down the things I'm planning on doing as well. I write epic fantasy, sword and sorcery. My first novel, The Jack of Souls, is free on Amazon. Check it out. In it, you'll find immortal horses, their tyrannical riders, and a cursed rogue who dabbles in forbidden magic to make it all stop. And no, it's not Stirge. It's not he's not even like Stirge. Not really. Yeah, really looking forward to the next one.
I'm Trevor Bettis. I've been playing Florin Morn. Yeah, you can check out my writing on Isle Champions of the Forgotten Realms in the later part of Light of Xerxes adventure and the Fortune's Wheel adventure that's going on right now. You also follow me on the dystopian social medias at the Trevor. There's an A hiding in there.
Well, until next week, may your word counts and your rolls be equally high.